Okay, so we've got all of our teams checked in now, so we're now going to be getting the tournament underway, and you'll need to know rather quickly how to add scores to games. So there's various ways of doing this. Easiest way that I've found whilst I've been doing tournaments in perfect honesty is via the game schedule. It's really easy to follow. As you can see, it's chronologically ordered. So as the games get done, generally speaking, if the referee is using the referee app to put the scores in, they'll come up here automatically when you look at this page. If you have given refs tickets out and the winning team or the home team or the referee are bringing the tickets back, they'll bring the tickets back and you just enter the scores from the control 10. Easiest way of doing that is literally it says enter score here. There's various ways of entering scores because there's various views, but at each view we try and we do allow you to add scores in. So in this situation, we're just going to click enter score. We will say that, for example, that was 1-0. We're just going to save it. 1-1, sorry, and we're just going to save it. That's it. If you make a mistake, you click on edit, and then you change it, and then you save it. That's as simple as it is, and you can do this as much as you want, but hopefully you'll get it right the first time. So yeah, you can see it's very straightforward as they come in. So that is the first way you can add scores. Obviously, you can filter this out to make it even simpler. Just remember, if you do add a filter in here, kind of like this, just be aware that if you then go, oh, I want to look at the under nines. And for example, let's say you had pitch three selected, then you go to other you go, oh my God, there's no games fan. It's because one of these filters is still live. So the quickest way is just to reset them, unless you see what you've done, in which case you can just put the right details in the filters and this will all come back. The second way, we have a games calendar which is a live timeline, as you can see. Now you can see what time I'm doing this video here. There's no games here, so I'm just going to scroll back up here and show you how to add a score in here as well. So the reason for the timeline and everything else will become apparent. I will show you that at a later video. Um, as it stands now, this game has just been played. So we will just say, right, we need to enter a score for that. So we'll also enter a score just in this one here. So we'll enter the score. We'll change that down, and then if this one needs a score as well, we'll enter a score in here. The third and final way, we will do another video on this as well, which is the actual status screen, which is is very unique as far as we're aware. I think we're the only people that actually do this status screen. And what you're going to see now is what happens when a tournament falls behind. So the status screen is really, really good at telling you what sort of state of play your tournament is in. So as you can see at the moment, the current timeline is nearly 20 to 6 in the evening. Um, all of our games are behind because they are being played at 9:20, etc., etc. So when I look at this status, everything's going to be in red, and it'll be critical because if games are falling way behind. So if we look at the status screen, as you can see, it tells you how far behind you are. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to say how you can enter scores. So we will enter scores in here. This is what all the games that are on pitch one, all the games that are on pitch two, all the games are on pitch three, pitch four. Pitch four on time, pitch three is on time. So this was what it would look like if it was on time, but obviously there's no games on there, so that's why it's green, because technically speaking, it's fine. And that is literally how you can enter scores. It's very simple. As I say, there is a refs app as well, so the refs can literally they see a very similar screen to the game schedule. It's very similar to this, but it obviously is mobile enabled. So it's a PWA app that they will put the scores in directly. So yeah, there's various ways of putting scores in, very quick, very simple, very intuitive. So that is it in a nutshell as to how you enter scores as your tournament progresses.